He has 2 homers.
2?
Yeah, he homered in the first game, and then he homered tonight, the ceiling home run. So, hey, did he do bookends home runs on this series? Yeah, he started off the scoring, and then he he finished it off. So that's kind of cool. Bookend homers for Gary. And Jim, credit to us. We kind of talked the other day about how Gary hasn't, pegged someone in a while. Like, he, even when Gary was having his bad times, every couple series we'd be like, wow, Gary unleashed the hose today. He pegged someone. He picked someone off. He caught someone stealing. The Rangers were running all over Kluber and Higgy. Like, it looked, from our angle, it was kind of tough. It was like, if they want it, it's there. And then for Gary to come in and make a perfect throw to get that base runner. That was huge, by the way. Man, I'll quote James O'Brien.
You quote me right now?
Yankee fans in the stadium love rooting for Gary.
Yeah, no, I said that right before he hit the home run to Jack and you and Joe. I said, hey, if I didn't even need a home run. I said, if Gary barrels one here, even a double off the wall, the stadium will go nuts. Because as much as, and I get it, Gary's have a down year. He makes some mental lapses at times that are very costly. It's been very frustrating. I'm not denying that at all. He's not the guy we thought he was going to be after 16 and 17. I still like him. But, and it's the same thing that Sweeney Murdy once said on Twitter that you always quote, like, everyone on Twitter hates Brett Gardner. But if you go to a stadium, everyone chants and cheers for Brett Gardner. Yeah. Same thing. When Gary has a home run or a hard hit ball at the stadium, the place cheers different. Even different than Judge, I'm being honest. Because it's a little more like a nostalgia bonus, what Joe said, a little more like, finally. It's a little more like gets you by surprise, but they really do. The place went crazy, and then he hit the home run, and the place goes absolutely crazy.
It's a little bit like if you're a family and you have a couple kids, and kind of like if the black sheep has a big moment. Like Judge is kind of like the honor student, captain of the football team that you expect him to do well. Yeah. Like Gary's kind of the child you love just as much, kind of into their own stuff, and then when they step up, you're like, yeah, dude, you're the fucking man. Gary's cool.
Gary still, though, and like I said, I don't think they can go into next season and just say it's Gary's job. I don't. I'm not going to defend him to those lengths again. He needs someone putting pressure on him. I love Higgy. I like him, but I think they're going to probably bring in a veteran catcher or someone that can really push Gary. Like, hey, Gary, if you're not playing, this dude is could be a starter on another team.
Yeah.
So you're going to straight up platoon because Higgy's not the guy that's going to force that or scare that.
I'll say this is optimistic to
my end though is, but when Gary does do these things,
right,
it hits a side of me that no other player can have. Give me personally those emotions.
Well, that's we did the Talking Baseball episode on it. Gary Sanchez has the ability that, man, like a big week and a half and a couple playoff games, he could actually turn down the invite for next year's catcher.